Hey, you don't say that.
Oh.
So here with Todd, Aaron Gwin's right-hand man.
I was going to give you a little feel up. I could feel you on my leg. Just a little bit.
Aaron Gwin, it's like probably 3 hours now after you won the World Cup Series 2015. You must need a breather.
Oh man, I enjoy every minute of it for sure. It's a lot of hard work goes into this with myself and the team and a lot of people around me. So, dude, I'll stay here all night and hang out with the fans if I have to. I'm stoked to do it.
It's your first time to sit down though in 3 hours, right?
It is, yeah. It feels pretty good.
Hey, but look, what an incredible race! What an incredible season!
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, man. I don't really know what to say. It's just a huge blessing to be able to do what I love to do for a living and to be good at it. So it's, yeah, man, thanks to Specialized, everybody on the team. It's been a great season, and we had a few ups and downs, and feels good to come down to the last round this time and be able to kind of put it on the line, still go for a hard run and make it happen.
It's a fantastic place for a final to the season, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely is, man. Val d'Isole is it delivers every year. It's one of my favorite tracks, and always look forward to coming here. I
mean, in many ways, it's like the ultimate test drill, isn't it? This place.
Yeah, it is for sure. It's the track's awesome. I mean, it's really technical. It's tough mentally to stay focused in a run. There's a lot of lines, a lot of stuff going on. Tough physically. Today, my hands didn't have what it took to ride my 100% speed all the way down. I was pretty tired, but it was. I think everybody was in that same boat, and it's. Yeah, I mean the fans were great, and it's a full-on track, man. So.
Hey, but look, it's so complex up there. It's really all about precision, isn't it? You kind of almost like walking a tightrope every time you go down that hill.
Definitely, it's. I mean, a lot of tracks there's kind of one line, a lot of places, and it's just who can kind of ride it the fastest. Here, there's like 10 lines. It seems like on every straightaway. So it's yeah, precision's a good word. You don't feel like you're really just opening it up and just going for it here because it's a bit sketchy. It's more about hitting your line perfect and kind of putting the track together right.
I mean, like if you kind of give like an example to the fans out there, we're not just talking a foot or 5 inches. We're talking millimeters here, aren't we, really?
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, the difference here between being on the line and off, it can be an inch, almost all the way down the track. As far as being on the perfect line, you get off that little bit of a smooth spot and you just start smashing rocks and gets a little bit crazy. So you definitely got to be precise here and know your stuff.
I mean, it was a huge occasion. I mean, kind of you versus Greg. Did you feel the intensity at all going into this race?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there was an overall title on the line, so it was something that I felt confident that I could get, and I knew I had the speed to do it. But to do it is it's a whole other thing. It's Greg always rides amazing, man. He somehow finds a way to just always be up there at the front, no matter what the track, the conditions, whatever. And it's pretty incredible the career he's had and how he's been able to. I mean, all 3 titles I've had, I've been battling him, the whole time. So it's. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, yeah.
So now you equaled Greg's World Cup kind of series title. What is this? So I've lost my word. You've equaled Greg's overall kind of.
Sweet, yeah, that's definitely an honor. He's got more world champs than me and more wins, so I got a ways to go till I catch up with him. But I'll enjoy this one, that's for sure.
Going back to Greg, I've overheard some of the conversations here about did you know kind of that Greg had gone down in the final, but even kind of what difference would it make anyway, even if you knew or if you didn't know?
Yeah, I was trying to think about that after qualifying yesterday. I saw the stats and what I needed to place to win and where he needed to place. And so at first I was thinking about having the team radio up to me and tell me, if he was in the top 2 in finals. And if he wasn't, then I could just kind of go for it. And if not, I was going to kind of just play it a little bit safe. And but the more I thought about it, the more I just didn't like that idea. I never race for anything but first. And when I feel good and I feel like there's a win there, I want to go for it. So I told him, don't tell me how he does. I'm just going to drop in, go for the win, and give it my best. So it wasn't the best run, but it was good enough. So I'm stoked.
So Aaron, we're actually back now to the domination of 2011, 2012, right?
Yeah, it's going well for sure. It's definitely just a blessing to be up there. Everybody's rotting really good now, man. Times are tight, and there's a lot of guys going fast. It's definitely not easy, and so I'm just thankful for every win I can get.
Okay, talking about wins, your winning percentage now over the last 5 years is 41.1% over the last 5 years of racing. You've won almost half the World Cup races in the last 5 years.
Yeah, that's cool. I was unaware of that, but it's definitely been a couple of good seasons. It was 2013 was rough, had some issues, and it kind of just feels good to battle back from some kind of hard times. And got to thank the team for putting so much work into the program and the bike and getting me to where I'm comfortable and able to kind of ride up to my speed again.
It was a rough old year, 2013, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2013. I think I had one podium, bunch of crashes. I didn't even finish the year. I got hurt, and but I felt good. You know, I knew the speed was still there, and I didn't lose anything. We just needed to work on a couple things and have things go our way, and be back up towards the front. So really happy to be here.
Yeah. So you mentioned that have things go your way. You basically slowly been rebuilding, right, for the last 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of rebuilding, but at the same time, I don't feel like I ever lost the speed to win. I feel like I always had, you know, what it took to win the races, but it's another thing to do it. You know, I was having just really weird runs, weird mistakes that I couldn't put my finger on why I was making them.
And a bit of bad luck.
Yeah, a bit of bad luck for sure. I was struggling a little bit with some of my setup, and so it was tough, man. You have to have all the pieces in line when you're everybody's going fast. You know, you can't afford to have any weaknesses.
Okay, so what happens next?
What happens next is we're going to go eat a bunch of food and hang out with my boys and chill.
Hey, so look, it's the Masters Worlds here next year. Any tips for the old boys?
Oh, yeah, just find some good lines and do some hand exercises or something. Ride a bunch of moto before you get here so you're in shape and just send it.
Aaron, thanks very much for that, and congratulations, superb series win.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Killer. Thanks for that.
Nice one. Yeah,
Thanks,
41.